Welcome to this episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is West. If this is your first time on this channel, you're highly welcome. This is a place for separating facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about the use of what is known as zombie powder in African spirituality. And this is a very controversial subject. This zombie powder is something that is often talked about, and a lot of people have heard of it, and a lot of people are also scared of it. It is something that we have in African spirituality. It's a powder that have been created with the aim of paralyzing somebody. Okay, this is a powder that is used, maybe you want to punish an enemy, or you want to kill somebody or take them out of circulation. The powder is formulated in such a way that it is blown into the face of the person so that the person can breathe it in. Once you breathe in that powder, you become instantly paralyzed, in the sense that you will be alive, but you cannot move. You cannot move an inch. You cannot move any part of your body. Even your heart rate will be slowed to the point whereby it cannot even register on a stethoscope. So when the person is placed in this kind of condition, normally everybody will think you are dead because you are not moving, but you will still be alive. When they take this person to the hospital, doctor will try to feel for heartbeats. The heartbeat will not register because it will be too slow to respond. So the doctor will think that you are dead, and the doctor will naturally pronounce such a person dead. But meanwhile, the person is still alive. The person can hear whatever is going on. The person can feel. The person can see, but they can't move a finger. They can't move any part of their body. So this zombie powder will render the person paralyzed, and the person will be in that state until they will naturally die, or maybe they will wake up in time. If they didn't bury them when they are like that, they can wake up later. Most times when the people will wake up, they are not always normal due to the experience that they have encountered, the traumatic experience, and what they have passed through. If they come out of this situation, they might have mental problems because something has changed in their body. This zombie powder is something that we have in African spirituality. It actually exists, and people use it. Most times they use it for the darker aspects of African spirituality. People make use of this powder to punish an enemy, and also for protection or to silence people, that sort of thing. So we have it, and it actually exists. A good movie that actually explained this zombie powder is a movie that was acted in 1988 called The Serpent and The Rainbow. This is a movie about a pharmaceutical company that sent a doctor to Haiti to check about this zombie powder and how they can be able to get some of it. The aim of this pharmaceutical company is that they want to get the formula for this powder, and they want to use it to manufacture very strong anesthetic drugs, whereby they can use to administer to patients, and they can actually operate on the patients without the patients dying. So this is their aim of trying to get their hands on this formula. So the movie was actually a real life story. It happened in real life. In 1978, they sent a doctor to Haiti to find a way to get this formula. So the doctor actually went there, made contact with some native doctors, and tried his best to get the formula, and he actually got some of them. In this movie, you will see the use of this zombie powder in action, how it is made, how it is used. You're going to see different aspects of African spirituality. This movie is a horror movie. It's a very scary movie, and it's very entertaining as well. You're going to see various types of possession in the movie. You're going to see the use of ayahuasca for seeing visions. You're going to see the trapping of souls in bottles. I have talked about this one before, how to trap people's soul. You're going to see the use of that. You're going to see a lot of scary things that will scare you in this movie. A lot of blood is in the movie, a lot of pain, a lot of dark stuff is in this movie. All these are part of the darker aspects of African spirituality. So it's a very good movie. In this movie, you will see the use of the zombie powder, how a certain black magician in the movie was actually abusing this powder. He was using it to torture his enemies. Anybody that opposes him, he will use the powder on this person. Then the person will paralyze and they will bury them alive. This is what it does. He used it to torture the town, so everybody's afraid of him. Nobody wants to get close to him. Then he tried his best to stop this doctor from getting the formula. He did all he could, but the man was just so stubborn. And at the end of the day, the man managed to get the formula. And you will see how the interaction between different native doctors or different spiritualists in the movie. You are going to see an interplay of the forces of good and evil. And you're going to see African spirituality in action. And the movie actually goes deep into the culture of the Asian people and talks about the synchronicity between people being practitioners and also people being Christians as well. And the movie will expose you to necromancy, the use of body parts of dead people for doing devious spells, and the repercussions of being an evil person, of doing evil, what it does to the community, what it does to the person. And you're going to see different kind of themes play out in the movie: love, romance, possession, animosity, anger, hate, retribution, karma. You're going to see all these themes played out in the movie. So it's a very, very good movie, and I want you guys to watch it. The movie is an old movie. It was acted in 1988. The title is The Serpent and The Rainbow. Okay, it's a very good movie, one of the best favorite horror movie of all time on African spirituality. And the main theme of this movie is about the use of this zombie powder. Okay, what it does and how it can be used for other aspects of life. So you're going to see this powder in action. It is something that people actually have, and people still use it today. Although I don't know how to do it too. But there are people that know how to do it. We still have them till today. Okay, it's a very powerful spell, a very dark spell. It is used to paralyze people, to make them undead, whereby they will still be alive, but everybody will think that they are dead. So when they think that you are dead, then we have to bury the person alive. Then the person might wake up in the grave, then they will scream and struggle to death right inside the grave. So it's a kind of a painful way of taking out an enemy. Okay, so they use it for this kind of things. But on the flip side, this formula can also be used too in the area of medicine. Whereby they can use it in the application of surgery, so that people will be alive and conscious, and they can still operate on them, and they will not die, or they will not completely sleep away. So the zombie powder have many applications. I think it can be used for different kind of things. Okay, so it's something that actually exists. We have it in African spirituality, and it's something you might try to do more research on. You can find it in West Africa, you can find it in Congo, you can also find it in Haiti as well. Okay, so it is there, and I want you guys to check it. Then for the movie is a horror movie. I have to warn you, it's not a family movie that you're going to watch with your kids. This is not a movie that you want to watch with your children. Okay, it's going to give your children nightmares. It's an horror movie and a scary movie, but it's also entertaining to give you insight into the use and inner workings of zombie powder. And it's going to teach you a lot of things about African spirituality, the applications of African spirituality, the culture of African people to a certain extent. You're going to learn a lot of good things from this movie. So the movie is a very good movie. I want you guys to watch it. You can get it to download online. I believe they have it on YouTube. You can download it on Google, on Pirate Bay, any of these sites. You're going to get the movie. It's a good movie, very entertaining movie. You will not be disappointed. It will not waste your time, and you're going to enjoy yourself. But it's for adults. If you are afraid of scary movie, this movie will scare you. But if you are not afraid, this movie will definitely entertain you. Okay, so this is what I have for you today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release them. And if you would like to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, it is still here. It's a very good book. We give you many insights into the scientific applications of African spirituality. If you want to learn African spirituality in greater details, my website is here, River of Knowledge. I teach African spirituality from the ground floor. You don't need any expensive initiations. You don't need to travel to Africa. You don't need to be afraid of anything, okay? I will teach you what it really means to practice African spirituality and what it means to be an African. Then if you want to do your spell work, your hexes, your packs, your whole 9 yards, oracle readings, tarot readings, my number is right here on the screen, okay? So apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.